is it just, are we going through, I've been through that in my former life, are we going through the motions or are we actually going to nail it down?
And what's the time scale for getting
Well, Terry's only just got his feet under the table and we've already filled him up with quite a few things to do, but that's also between him and Justin. I know that's been talked about in this, but that 360 review is an extensive amount of work, which is the start of it. So in terms of the timescale, I wouldn't like to say what it is now, but I could certainly, it's another thing that we could ask at the board and give you your answer.
what we'd like to see is some real firm progress made so that we know that people are doing good work, as you say, but we want to actually see that there is actually delivery on those targets.
I think the 360 review has made some changes already because there was a piece of work that was done by an outside specialist that then Terry is with Justin has been asked to, and that really has focused exactly on who's doing what and where. And that, as you understand, is something that has to be dealt with very, very carefully and in a considered fashion. But he is on the case for that particularly, and we were aware that it was a problem. But with him now, I do feel we've got the person who can actually bring us the solution right the way across the board. But okay, I will. He absolutely has that. And
one other question, if I may, I'm sorry. You said that there was no capital outlay cost in the grounds development, but you did report previously that we had to pay money for legals.
Legal fees which we've had to incur, but as far as the development of the stand, the cost of putting the stand up and all of that, no cost.
So are there any other fees or hidden costs that are going to come out at a later date?
There will be some small ongoing legal fees, but as far as we're aware, that's all.
And where you talk about small, I mean small to me is probably 20 quid. To you it might be different.
It's likely to be a bit more than that, unless we get away with otherwise working for 5 minutes. Several £1,000s in my view.
And it is, we are moving into some trying to Terry because now we're getting into the detail and whilst the detail of the detail, but now we're getting into the detail of what we're doing. Now it's getting, as David said, now it's getting, what do you say? Now it's getting really serious, and of course, we've got a lot of moving parts. We have to, and it's really important we keep the costs and overheads down so that we get what we want over there, so we get what we need in both places. So yeah, it's a big consideration. You're quite right to have concern about it, and so do I. But it's
Who's project manager?
Mike Phillips is project management. And he's done a great job today.
Happy birthday, by the way, Julian. Quick question, communication, you mentioned you thought it could have been better and then obviously State of the Nation came. So does the club have a communication strategy? And are you happy with the way that you've communicated in the last couple of years?
No, I'll tell you why, because usually I do it retrospectively rather than proactively. You know, I'm not knowledgeable, but there's a lot of spare plates. People say, well, it's tag deal. Tag runs from plate to plate, that's what tag does. And that's not really a great place to be when it comes to when you should be thinking forward, what do we need, this is what we're doing, how do we communicate that? And what I end up doing is doing what I did with others. Well, there's no reason why people can't, but what I've actually done, and we are proactive in looking, the addition of Terry Falco has actually changed how we work in the board and how we work as an efficient business. And it's just a real change in what we do. It's fantastic actually. We need to do exactly the same with our PR and our marketing. So whilst I've always been very reticent, very, very cautious about putting anybody in the boardroom, because I know how difficult that is and how it creates. There is an example in that area where it's non-executive, it's not no vote, but he's helping us out and it's proved worth its weight in gold already. We're already going to be able to answer a question. I can answer a question with confidence that perhaps I couldn't have done if I'd have done that last year. We're now doing exactly the same, looking for somebody to do exactly the same so they've got, one focus, which is exactly that, the PR and the marketing, and that's what we need. We don't actually have that real defined skill at a strategic level at the top, and that's what we're actively chasing at the moment. And if I get that, which we're moving very, very slowly and very, very cautiously, because making a mistake, you can soon get run over in here. So we're doing exactly what you're saying, you're quite right. And that's why I realise that that's got to be done. We need somebody with a singular focus to do that properly all the time, you're quite right. So yes, we are addressing that.
And the final question there.
Yeah,
There's another man at the back that's had his hand up as well, so I'll take those two and then I'll be away.
with just to do with the redevelopment, is there any risk at this stage of it now not happening, or is it just a case of sorting things out?
No, there's not. Simple, I like the yes.
Final question to that.
Thank you. Yeah, on the same same issue concerning you saying about the detail of the redevelopment. A few years ago, the pitch was shifted 2 ways to get tighter to the 2 newer stands, with the express sort of desire to free up a bit more space, as I understood it, on the old grandstand side. Why then is the sort of application gone in, as far as I can see it, with no sort of use of that extra space?
No, it
being
will
made?
be. The away end will be slightly further forward, and because yes,
Yeah, I was talking more about the old grandstand rather than the away end. I can see the away end.
it will be because, and again, because I cannot give you the detail of that. But if you wanted to come in and speak to Justin, we'll show you what it is and explain it specifically. But as I understand it, that space will be used. We have got a little bit of tolerance there, and Paul has actually been working out a lot, home and away from, I'm sure. Working out, and lots of our pitches, lots of the pitches, there's an average size of the away pitches, and they're all bigger than ours. So he's been actually looking at, and we're actually looking at now, maybe we can pinch, a couple of feet either side, because, and that's what we had the same thing with the 3G. Do we make the 3G exactly the same size as St James's Park, or do we make it the same size as the average of all the teams we play against in the league? So actually, there's quite a lot of science behind it. Well, I don't know whether it's science, but thought behind it. I don't know in the end, you play with a different style or not. I'm not going there. But there's a lot of thought behind it, and there is a little bit of tolerance which we've worked out, and now we're working out which is the best way to go. So there's a lot of thought behind it, but it is used.
Okay, thank you very much. Happy birthday.
The next item on the agenda is my report. It covers some relief to you, but I don't propose to read it. It's there. I think some of the matters that I focused on have already been raised during the course of the meeting. If I were to perhaps just repeat one thing which I put in the course of my report, was how saddened I was by Eggstone's talented committed unless there are any questions arising out of my trust board report. Right. Yeah, there's a few things here. There's one there.
Somebody move forward. Pushing a bit, lads. Squeeze in, lads.
Three things there.
Legs are stick that on. Get yourself a seat. You want to stick down, mate? Get yourself a seat. Thank you for the respect.